I'm in a bad mood.
Yes, but you get to ride the chair that goes up and down.
Yeah, it's great.
It really is.
I do
Plus,
it a few
spins
times
around.
just for the fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you go down again?
A few times. Just
all right, she's just going up and down.
Chair goes up, chair goes up, chair goes up, chair goes down. Right. Duck, should we just call number one? Tell them she declined. See what next phase is. Yeah? Yeah?
No.
No! Okay.
Hold on.
Give me an empathy roll on the dock there, Alex Kinley.
Well, I don't think I need one.
Very well. And Yana goes down.
Number two is getting impatient. Appease number two.
Yeah, that's back. You want to do it again?
No. I stay up.
You notice that the chair, if you want, you can like turn it so it's facing away from the door, so that if somebody comes into the door, then you can dramatically swivel around and look at them and be all creepy and shit in your fucking big half fucking bowl chair and stuff.
The little butler guy.
Yes, he's standing there.
Benedict,
He looks at you.
please go and round up just any random numbers from 10 to 90 and just get like 8 of them. I want them here, a dance recital in half an hour.
He bows and leaves.
How come I can get a skinning knife and he gets like a recital in half an hour?
You're not sure. You suspect overt sexism or the lack of weapons?
There is
Your choice.
both. There is methods to my madness. Watch and learn.
Mm.
In half an hour, you will be wildly entertained, and you won't even be thinking about skinning anymore.
Wow.
I think that, do you want to go down to, like, can we get down to where the robots were last time from here?
I'm going to need a memory roll for that because it was kind of a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride type of deal to.
Well, we
like
wandered through the
Caves.
I know we wandered through the caves. However,
True.
the caves did lead to a grate that we opened that led to the circle room downstairs, which means there should be a way to go through the circle room downstairs into the caves to a quicker way to get to where the robots were.
You've never gone from this direction, and you have not yet stepped foot in what is now being called number 4's domain. But if you were to go down and investigate number 4's underground lair, then perhaps you would find the entrance there.
Okay, I will go down. And
there's somebody sitting in the chair, though, unless you A, want to push her out, B, get comfortable with her, or C, wait for her to wander off.
well, is it just the chair that goes down or like the whole circle there?
The amount of the circle that goes down is just a little wider than the chair. And
I sit on her lap and I hit the buttons.
Hey.
Right. Yana violates you in ways that nature did not dream of. Right, Alex. They're gone at last.
Excellent. I'm going to pull the whiskey out, sit in my chair, and I'll wait for the recital to start.
All right. Meanwhile, underground, yes, you find like a door that goes into the tunnel thing. And Yana, do you want to go with him as he wanders off?
Yeah.
Are there actually stairs going up so we can bring Alex with?
Oh, yeah. Nobody's ever used them before, though. But yeah, of course.
I'll go use the stairs, go upstairs, grab Alex, and bring him down.
Oh, all right. He looks rather surprised that you came back without the chair. He appears to be getting drunker and drunker, and the butler then shows up with a black umbrella in one hand, and he bows, and he motions to Alex to follow him.
I grab the bottle of alcohol from Alex, and I walk down the stairs.
The butler looks at you and raises his eyebrows.
Uno momento.
You apparently have mastered the art of getting Alex to follow you. Take a card, Chris. So, right, he follows you down some large stairs and stuff that are neatly hidden from the rest of the circle room through a different corridor and such. You guys all head downstairs. You are now all in the lair. The bald guy with the glasses and the clipboard looks rather alarmed. He says, "Number 2."
Number what?
Some bigger number.
What's your number?
Yana, do you remember your subordinate's number?
Which one?
The bald guy with glasses.
Like 900 or something.
Number 9. Great. There he is.
Number 9.
How may we assist you, number 2? I thought number 4 was handling this for you.
Yes, I'm handling this for him.
I'm overseeing it.
I see. We are quite honored to have you and number 3 and number 4 here.
Don't get used to it.
Yes, ma'am. He waits patiently for your orders.
I start investigating down the hallway.
Number 3 wanders off toward where he believes the there he goes. He's going through a door and wandering off.
What are we ordering?
Apparently Alex has regained control of the whiskey bottle and is not following you.
I'm just wondering what we're ordering here.
I'm going to replace the bottle. I'm going to do prestidigitation to switch out with like something else in the room that's about the same size and then walk off.
Roll. Alex, somebody grabs your ass.
Got it. Crit.
Oh my God. He doesn't do it. He's just standing there and now he has the bottle of whiskey and you have a fucking lamp, demon lamp. And he just smiles at you. All right, give me a throw roll. You have no idea. He's still 10 feet or more away. He's like 3 meters away. How did he get that? He falls down and lays there.
Demons.
I start walking out of the room with the whiskey.
Number 4, what are you going to do?
Come on. Come on, Alex.
You're a wicked, wicked man.
Number 2 appears to be reading a newspaper. It's called the Tally Ho. Yeah, it says new arrival of number 2 and it has your picture with you going.
I am a crook.
I did not have sexual relations with that whiskey bottle.
That card. Right. It appears that Yana, they're just standing here in your lair talking crazy to each other.
Come on, let's go.
No, I went through the thing, Logan.
You guys, well, yes, you had to get Alex moving, though. Eventually, you guys are going down. It shows like a trail of whiskey. He's following on all fours, lapping it up. Now, anyway, you guys head on down, and eventually you get back to the room. Does anybody remember, aside from your bodies, what was in this room that is no longer there?
Wasn't there like a large machine that it was all connected to?
Yes, and what was the machine? I'll give you a fucking card if you can tell me what the machine was.
Didn't it make us breathe?
Well, but there's aside from the various stuff to keep you alive, there was a big machine, and it had something something on it that told you exactly what it was.
Nope, I don't know. I didn't write it down.
I think there was a screen of some kind.
There was, but what was the machine that had the screen?
Like a weird computer or something?
Yes, but what was the weird computer that had the screen or something?
Yeah.
You're so close. No one?
Don't look at me, I wasn't there.
You two give me a memory roll to remember what it was, etc. And yes, it's not there right now.
Me too.
Wow, it was number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It appears not to be there. However, you do find like there's a door that says supplies on it and a hallway continuing on.
Hmm. And there are
I
no
wonder if there's
bodies.
a bunch of Asian people practicing martial arts in the supplies room. I look.
You open it up, and inside you see a flickering white swirling vortex.
That can't be good.
Mm.
You look surprised.
Oh, God.
Well, now we know how to leave.
Hmm. Well,
The hallway continuing on. Eventually, you guys go down there, and it goes into like kind of a natural cave thing, and you see like the big floaty ball thing, and there's like 4 people sitting on stools around it, staring intently at it. You're not sure what the fuck is going on with that. And the cave tunnel continues. You smell the ocean from that way. All the guys who are staring at the ball look over at you guys.
hi.
I'm ready.
They all kind of go, like, we're not sure what the fuck. And then they all go back to staring at the ball, which is just kind of quivering as though it's actually a weather balloon with a fan that's keeping it big and it's causing it to shudder. It looks like the worst possible special effect you can imagine.
I wonder if
Possibly
he's
with
through the
exception
gate.
of that movie.
Number 1. Do you want to go through the gate and see if number 1's in there?
Hmm.
We don't even know it. What? Yeah.
The only problem is you have not yet completed your mission here. Other than that, you are good to wander, because it could be a one-way gate, as sometimes they are.
Oh, I will look at the gate using my spellcraft to see if I can ascertain anything from it.
Please do.
I got it.
It's a one-way gate. Your guess, based on your amazing fucking skills, is that it might go back to "Here we are," etc.
Okay, so this is a one-way gate. We need to finish what we're doing here first before we use this.
But you totally fucking found the way out. So everybody take a refill, as you are now reassured you don't have to live here forever.
Hooray.
Well, I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying that you don't have to.
No, that's too much technology.
Yeah, it really is loads.
Demon boxes.
Demon.
If the number 1 last time was like a computer, that's weird. I just would like to know what this place is like and what is our role, and if we say these informations to number 1, what will happen?
Well, I'm not really seeing any other course of action, to be honest. I don't really know about this place or what's worth looking around, or I guess when you guys were last here, you explored everything, did you? Or
Suddenly, the worst thing ever happens.
Oh
Alex
no!
runs out of whiskey.
The only other thing that we haven't been through is the hospital has more doors to it, or has more places inside of it. We haven't really explored all through there, but I do know that there is a room that is guarded by agents.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so, and that's probably where number 1 is probably hanging out.
Actually, give me a memory roll there, Mr. Dr. Fulton.
I got it.
Right. You believe that basically you can get to there from here because, like, if you were to go through the room that had the guys guarding it, that eventually takes you to the room that the computer number 1 was in before.
Oh, okay.
Worked it out. Yeah, you totally worked it out.
So what?
The doc then just gives you a steady stare as you're trying to tongue the last drop out of whiskey out.
So I know where number 1 is. We can go talk to him if you want, I guess.
Well, no, number one's no longer where he used to be.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. But you don't need to pass the guards because you bypass the guards by coming in through the official way rather than the roundabout way that you'd done last time. Or going through the hospital. There's like 3 different ways into this fucking area. This whole place seems to be riddled with tunnels more than a Nazi bunker. Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite? No.
Who's your favorite dictator?
So we don't know where number 1 is. We just have the phone.
Yep.
Speaking of phones, whoever is making that noise, could you please make it not make that noise? So, what do you guys do?
Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm going to go back for my dance recital.
That seems like the same thing to do.
Does anybody else want to go with him is my big question. You seem to have run out of areas too.
Yeah, let's go.
No problem. The butler is waiting for you. He takes you upstairs and out onto the dictator address the masses type of balcony that overlooks like a square below. Yana knows about these. They have them in Czech Republic, I know. And there are 50 people all lined up there like in the line dance formation awaiting orders. It's quite a sight.
Dance, monkeys, dance.
They all attempt writhing around in an uncoordinated fashion.
Foxtrot, foxtrot.
Right. Let's see if anybody knows what the fuck the foxtrot is, because no, it appears none of them are over 150 years old and know what that is.
Right, now breakdancing.
Right. You've never seen such an uncoordinated. Oh my God. You hear a snap and somebody has broken their neck by trying to spin on their head and they lay there. The ambulance guys get called out and they take away the corpse.
I say, everyone stop.
Would there have been any way for me to save them?
A broken neck, he hasn't got long to live, and with 1960s hospital technology, the best thing you can do for somebody when that happens to them is go through their pockets looking for loose change.
I say, everyone stop. I say, who is that man down here? What number is he?
147, sir.
Okay, let this be a lesson to you all. Don't be 147.
It shows a guy with the number 47 on his thing. He just kind of turns his lapel inside so you don't see the number.
Let that be a lesson to you all. Dismissed.
They hurry away, wondering what the fuck is going on. By the way, the butler had the umbrella above
yes.
number 2's head so that he was not dangerously overexposed to the sun. He is British and they're not used to the big round white devil or yellow devil.
He's Irish, actually. That's even worse.
He kept you from bursting into flame like a fucking vampire. Cool. So, you guys stand there looking confused.
Well, that was fun for all of 15 minutes.
There's nothing quite like rolling a double odd on a fucking dancing roll when they're breakdancing.
Especially with breakdancing.
Historically, there were a lot of people who broke their necks and died from that fucking head spinning move. So, good. We've gotten that sorted.
Trial and error.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is why the foxtrot was safer. you guys are all standing on the dictator balcony, as we call it.
I like it here.
Mm-hmm. It feels natural to you. This feels more in line with what you should expect on a day-by-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes. Right.
The butler just stands there with the umbrella over your head. And
so is there anything on the box, anything on the map that you guys didn't explore when you were last here?
I think we saw pretty much.
Apart from the rooms in the hospital.
I think we saw pretty much everything.
Okay. So
we should take Alex to Palace of Fun.
I did see that. We've got to go to Palace of Fun yet.
He does like him some Palace of Fun, I guess.
I'm also thinking, what happens if number one, since the last time we were here, he was kind of like the mastermind and whatnot, and had made robots. Maybe they know that she makes replicants, and maybe they're trying to break her to get information on how to make their own replicants or to make better robots.
That makes sense.
Take a refill for devious thinking, Chris. I like that he's trying to solve what's going on, too. Very nice.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a bit of
I wonder if this clone knows how to make replicants. Like, she doesn't seem to remember anything. Does she know how to do this? Like,
do we want to go talk to her again and see?
Maybe.
I suppose we could just give her an alternative and just say, look, we know what you are, we know what's going on, they want to know what it is. You either start talking or we'll tell them what you are. See what she does.
And then we can even offer her a way to get out.
Yeah, that's also a good idea.
Okay. But don't tell her where the way out is.
No.
Remember that, Yana. Don't tell her.
I would never. I hate her, remember?
Yes.
And now you're talking about helping your fucking mortal enemy.
No, I'm thinking about helping myself. If I help her escape, maybe she builds me another replicant, and then I will have two. And
for however long they last.
Oh no, I forgot about this sad tragedy. And we have such a short time together, and I'm away from her right now. I need to get back.
The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long.
I need to either get back or get this woman to build me another one here. Yes.
Right. So, are you going to the hospital or the Palace of Fun?
Palace of Fun.
All right, cut to the Palace of Fun. It's home to a cabaret called the Cat and Mouse. There's arcade games, a cinema. The Cat and Mouse is not yet open until nightfall. The game features pinball, table sports and electronic games, and a game called Roy, A Life Well Lived. Which it says currently it's got an out of order sign on it. Yeah. The cinema seats about 50. The movies, demon boxes, and they have a ballroom there for ballroom dancing and stuff like that. It looks like the kind of place that old people would go to and go, yay.
Right.
Yeah. So where to now?
Should we now go to the hospital since the cabaret isn't here?
Maybe there are some other nice places we can look at and not go there. No, let's go to the hospital.
You don't look like you're too happy about going to the hospital.
Well, hospitals. I don't like hospitals. But let's go. Oh, arts and crafts hall.
They could have arts and crafts at the hospital.
Well, okay, let's go there.
Cut to the hospital. It smells like disinfectant, sick people, floor wax.
Uh,
Yeah. you guys head over there. The doctor comes back and he's like, right this way, number 2, number 3, number 4.
We follow.
He takes you into where she's still sleeping. The doctor says we can wake her up whenever you'd like with a small shot. He tells you the chemical and stuff. If you'd like to do pharmacy rolls. If not, then he tells you some random crit. You'd actually recommend a slightly different and better chemical. He goes, oh, yes, that's a much better idea. Thank you, doctor. And he goes to get it. And yeah, she's laying there with her fucking bald ass head that was shaved for no good reason at all, actually. But, you know, it's another way of saying, welcome to the village, bitch. You show up, we shave your head. Now you're Sinead O'Connor. Great. So the doctor comes back and hands you the syringe.
I give her the dose.
Excellent. Her eyes eventually flutter open and she looks a bit alarmed at her surroundings, a bit more alarmed at you guys, and then calms down and says,
Hi.
The doctor fusses about the room and gives you a questioning look, number 2.
What?
Would you like me to stay or see to my other duties, sir?
Yes, it's your other duty.
Very good, sir. He fucks off.
Right. We have the room.
You do. You totally do. Yeah, there's cameras in the room, of course. There's also, I'm sure, like Doc Fulton is putting the needle back and he finds like several other knockout drugs and shit in here because they're constantly knocking people out. Welcome to the village.
That's what we like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I was curious, what do you know about the whole replicant technology? Are you instrumental in making
loss
them?
sheets? No, of course not. I own the company.
So you don't know how to actually make any of them or know any of the specs at all on them?
I hire people for that.
Like your brothers.
She looks at you and doesn't say anything. Just take a card, you evil fuck, man. She lays in bed and looks at you guys.
So where can we find your brother, maybe, so we can ask him about such things?
I'm not sure if he's on planet.
Insta-hero. Thanks, crazy bitch.
On which planet?
I'm not sure. He could be in orbit, near orbit, or possibly one of the moons of Jupiter.
Mm.
It just passes around.
Moons of Jupiter. Why did I not think of that earlier?
So the
She goes, why is it? Oh my God! Did you shave my head?
It was needed to be done.
For what?
For entertainment purposes.
When you were out in the water, do you remember this? Do you remember being in the water?
Yes.
When the great white thing came for you?
Yes.
Your hair got caught up in the prop, so after you passed out, since it got caught in there, we had to.
On a big smooth ball, give me a bullshit roll. She goes,
There's a propeller on the other side, and that is what
give me a bullshit roll.
got up a half.
She looks highly irritated.
It grows back. Short hair is in.
Being irritated.
And as far as the staples, we're really sorry.
What? She looks around until she discovers it looks like somebody's Frankenstein the fuck out of her leg. Oh my God! She says, what is wrong with you people?
I told you, you got the prop, got in your hair, and you got cut by the other one.
Is there anything else that this mad propeller did other than slice open then staple close my leg?
Well,
The doctor's here tried to staple close your leg.
Well,
didn't do a
what?
good
She
job.
says to number
He's
two.
been relieved of his duties here.
there were some internal complications. You might be missing a kidney. I don't know.
She looks like
That's a bit of medical humor.
He's having a go at you. Don't.
she looks as though she's been had a go at, and yeah. And he's sitting there giggling at her and swaying slightly.
Yeah. Couldn't help myself.
Hey, there's some rubbing alcohol on the fucking stand over there.
Ooh. Right.
So I need somebody to build me a replicant.
So
You can order them, she says. We have a catalog somewhere.
let's just say, let's get down to business, shall we?
Let's get down to business,
Let's get
shall
down
we?
to business, right? We know about you. The people who run this place want to know about you, but we haven't told them what we know about you.
Spot hidden rolls at -30 or half for everybody.
At -30, yeah, got it.
The one of the visible cameras in the room goes zzz, and it focuses in on number two a bit.
Oh, smack me in the head.
Jesus.
I lower my voice very quietly. I'm not going to do it because I want people to still hear me on the recording. I say, so we know about you. We haven't told them about you. But we're hoping that you will cooperate with us and tell us about you because that's what they want and we don't want them to necessarily know about you. And if you play your cards right, we might also be able to get you out of here.
She looks totally flummoxed, as though she has no idea what you are talking
Oh,
about.
come on! Wolverine, damn it!
You know about me, but you want me to tell you about me because you don't want them to know about me?
You are so stupid.
Yeah, we know about you, but we don't know why it happened to you.
What, the propeller?
No.
No.
The whole thing before you came here.
When I was abducted.
Yes.
I thought that was your people. When you were saying somebody else's people brought me here.
Yes. They're not our people.
You are lying to me, she says, and I know
What are
it.
you Right, okay, you are number 6.
Yes.
You were adopted and brought here. So why don't you think that is how everyone is here?
Wait, did you say abducted or adopted?
Little of column A, little of column B.
I want to talk to anybody else, she says.
Don't think about it. Think about it. If you were a
So I'm
prisoner-
adopted.
No,
What?
not adopted. Shut up.
You said adopted.
Shut up. Forget about that. You said adopted.
You totally did twice.
No, I didn't.
You
Shut
said-
up.
She looks.
Shut up.
She folds
Shut
her
up.
arms.
Shut
She
up.
crosses her arms and looks away from you.
Think about it. Think.
She doesn't know what it
You're not
is.
a prisoner, are you? You're not, as far as you are not locked in the cell, you are not different from everyone else here. You are here and you have a number. We are here, we have a number. Why do you think we are any different from you?
Well, obviously you're in charge. You've set up this whole thing in order to fool me. Your mental games will not work on me.
Yes, dude.
And what is exactly that we're trying to get out of you?
How
Such a
can you
big.
run a company like that?
Possibly my other kidney, she says.
Clearly, your kidney is not gone.
She says.
I'm done with this patient.
She looks like, right, the doctors can wheel her out and wheel a new patient in. I'm so scared. He says.
No, I mean the next.
Oh, right, sorry. They changed it back and wheel her back in. She's like, what's going on? The other patient's like, I'm afraid. They close him in a different room.
Aren't you like confused, and wouldn't it be like a relief to have some friends here?
I'll go find some when I get out of the hospital, she says.
Well, why don't you rest?
Very well. She looks highly irritated and stubborn.
Come on, guys, let's let her have some rest.
Okay.
It shows Chris putting that pillow over her face. Rest. Oh, God. All right. Yeah. You guys leave the hospital room. The doctor is, he's like motioning toward the scared patient who cowers in his bed. I don't know what's going on.
But do you care?
No.
Get this man a drink, and I wander away.
Chris. Oh, another thing that Yana does not know exists. Did you get? Oh, you got the cat. You gonna throw it out back?
Meow.
Okay. Remember to throw it hard. That is how the catapult was invented.
Don't let Sion know.
And away it goes. Oh yeah,
Keep the shoe brushes away.
It's like, it's fucking cold out there.
Yeah. I think
Damn
it just
chickens.
whenever Matt's like, I wonder what the cat wants. I know the answer is a good kicking. It's always the
All right.
answer.
Let us go and report to number one our findings.
Hold on. Matt's almost back in the microphone. He's needing to curse at the cat a bit.
We can get my fat ass up. Right. So what's going on?
You're apparently going back to Yana's chair place.
Okay.
We're going to go report to number one our findings. Not that there is many findings to be had.
Gotcha.
Cut two, you arrive back at the Green Dome. It's a neat old building, and it's got a big green dome. It's number 2.
I pick up the black phone. Or no, the red phone. The red phone's number
Goes,
one.
No,
Right?
no, not the black one. The red one, yes. Yes.
So, we've come to the conclusion that she is a clone. That is how she is back alive.
Excellent work, number 3. You have done very well.
Thank you.
We look forward to more from you and your team when next you join us.
Ask what's our reward.
Very well. And then we'll allow you to see yourselves out or serve out the rest of your term here.
What?
Okay.
Click.
Let's go.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. Not expecting that.
Are you guys ready to go? I am ready to get out of this place.
Stop jumping your leg, Chris. It makes your whole monitor go, I'm at sea. I'm at sea.
Earthquake?
Oh, yeah, earthquake.
Do we want to... Oh, I suppose we have to leave the...
They have no skinning knives here, so.
Yeah.
Cat wants to go out again.
No, it doesn't. It just wants to go in the fucking hallway. But I can't do that because we've got to keep the door shut.
Well, if you let it in the hallway and then wants to come back in, we'll stand out there and mew, or we'll just take it down.
I don't know.
Mm. Mm.
Come on. Go down somewhere.
A good kicking.
Shut up. Give you a good kicking in a minute.
Woo! Free kicking.
I go over to the supplies closet.
All right. Presumably the other two are following you and looking distracted.
I push them through the door.
All right. Unfortunately, it didn't open at first. It is the most painful, slow fucking turning you into a mash ever. But yeah, eventually you guys go through the gate. End of mission. Take your 3 paws for clever thinking and what in the fuck ever your weird shit was going on stuff. Fuck off, Dad. It really wants that fucking hallway.
So, do you guys? What kind of cards you guys got? Anything good or no?
I've got one reroll.
Yeah, you can discard any cards you wish for your end of mission refill.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the reroll. It's not worth keeping that just for. All right, should we pull new cards?
Oh, please do not reveal this adventure to people who have not done it, as they will be doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, does anybody have a title for this?
The bitch is back. I don't know.
Oh, group Insta hero.
Ooh. Everybody add 1 hero point.
Nice.
Real nice.
Okay. So, and you, neither of you have decent cards anymore, or what?
No.
I have no.
Okay. So I'm going to play a leadership, and I'm going to leadership a replenish into your hand and a reroll into your hand, Matt. There you go.
God damn.
And then I'm going to take my 4.
Yeah, okay.
And I get to get rid of all my cards because I have an inauspicious omen. And I draw 1 for compensation.
Yay.
Do you want to play the replenish now?
All right, take 4, Fiona. Just a reroll skill. Happy holiday. Oh, motherfucker.
Oh,
Happy holiday
victory.
card.
Oh, but it's just I got the victory, but it's prestige only, so that's
Let's
not
take another card.
okay.
And I got nothing good.
No, I really. Perhaps the man has unexpected connections. Can I play that in Highlander world?
Yep.
Oh. I think that's it then. Should have kept that bloody happy holiday card.
Oh yeah, it's a holiday card.
Yeah. But it only would have worked out to be 1 pause. So,
True.
right, so 4 pause.
Hooray!
And then do we get a refill for starting new mission stuff?
Yes.
Can do
Assuming you guys are good with continuing on a bit further, yes.
I'm good.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Matt?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm got to do my reroll, so. Alright, not reroll. Skill ups.
Yes.
Shush.
Shush. The cat likes having the freedom to roam the house and lay here, lay there, lay somewhere else because it's a cat.
Yeah, cats are like that.
I know why they eat them in China.
The funny thing is, I'm sure my cat's going to end up eating the Logan's dead body one day.
Hooray!
Look at that. I rolled a 6 for my chemistry.
Wow. Nice.
Thank you, I'll be a master chemist.
That's kind of frightening, actually. And they need ingredients made in the 1920s or before. Anything else is demons.
Nitroglycerin? Yes. Drug tolerance. Oh my god, my drug tolerance went up.
Weird.
Come on. 7. Eh.
Blow your hero points.
Destroy your flat.
Oh, that makes me happy.
What was that one in?
Dance.
Yes.
Okay.
A Dance Dance. Didn't you guys go through a Dance Dance Revolution at some point in the fucking campaign? I remember that.
Not I.
May have been in the old HC thing. I think they went to a Dance Dance Revolution arcade somewhere or some shit. Because, you know, that's just the kind of thing one should expect to encounter in my campaign.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time that's going up.
Hmm.
Medicine.
Ooh. I didn't think that would ever go up again for you. Well, it's hard to get you in the operating room if nothing else. How are you guys doing as far as overflow hero points?
Oh, damn. Nice.
Let's put more into it. So do more.
Good. Chris, did you get any hero points up to your overflow yet, or no?
Yeah, I've been on all overflow for the past couple adventures.
Nice. How many total have you got in overflow now?
I am now 20.
Cool. Let's see what Yana's got here, since she figures out how her headphones work. Yep. There they go. They're just, you know, attacking her.
The cool thing, though, is I at least got some checks and skills I don't usually get to use very often.
Mm-hmm. See, the village is kind to you. Hey, Yana,
Yes.
do you have any overflow hero points?
Yes, a lot actually.
How many?
12.
Good. I am looking forward to when you guys eventually hit the magic number of 50. Oh.
9 away.
9 away? Holy
Wow.
shit. So all you pretty much need is like the more the super greed or whatever.
Well, like I said, that there was one adventure where I got 9. When I got the super greed right at the end, and I got a victory and 3 for the mission.
Nice.
So, that helped.
Oh, at last, it's a so basically, it's a season and a half approximately for people who play a lot. But they're careful to hoard their paws before they get to the magic number. Fair enough. Okay. Right, Chris. It will depend on you as to what happens next, because at some time I'm going to run them on the party. You remember the party? But if you wish to entertain them with literature, you could do that as well. Up to you. So, because they are going to need to go to the party because there's some important shit there, but I realize that'd be a no-brainer for you. Or literature. Either or, because at some point I'll get them in a group again.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna play. I'm not playing the rest of the weekend. So
is that this weekend?
You're talking about the well, Nero was supposed to be this weekend, but it's not going to be now
because it's fucking unreasonably cold.
No, I went back in February, or I'm in January actually. But all the people I was supposed to get rides with kept canceling out.
Ah.
Unfortunately.
Got it.
Then at the last minute, she told me Monday. Oh, sorry.
Got it. Well, keep in mind Friday and Saturday, Pete is playing. So if you want to get in on that, if you have time and inclination, March 2nd, March 3rd, Pete Hurley. The man who does not need sleep at normal times like regular people.
Okay. Now, are you talking about the play?
No, the book that was written in Latin. I believe they've seen it as well, but they have not dealt with it.
Yeah, we can do that. If no one's done it, then rather than we're all on no-brainers.
I don't know a lot about that area because I wasn't there for a good chunk of it. I know only some of it, so that's fine with me since I'll get the beginning portion of it then.
Oh, you weren't there. Oh, right. He hasn't done that part of it. No, he wasn't. No, hold on. What are we talking about here? The big Latin book.
Yes.
You were there for when we got the book, though, weren't you?
Oh, no, yes. I'm not talking about receiving it. I'm talking about doing it.
Yeah, like looking into
using the book.
Yes. That could be fun. Could also be frustrating.
So I know how to do the semi.
You got a semi? What? A semi-ritual?
As the fucking campaign takes a turn for the perverted.
No, the semi-brain no-brainer, because that's what it's kind of going to be. Like I know where to draw the line. I've done it.
Actually, I can drop you into something that nobody. Actually, now that would be even better because if you end up playing on Friday and Saturday with Pete, you guys can go rock out with your cock out on that, and I can drop you into something totally different. Actually, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's try it and see what happens. Okay. This should be fucking interesting. Okay. Good news, bad news. Good news is you didn't have any before, so you don't need to worry about now. You have no gear. Okay. Stuff in extra dimensional pockets, which I don't think anybody had, is temporarily inaccessible. Now, all of you cannot see your physical body nor each other. You have no arms, no legs, etc. You have no mouth, yet you must scream or whine. And you guys all come to the same realization at the same time. You're ghosts. Everybody give me a sanity roll.
Oh no!
Breaks with her sanity altogether.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it's D4 if you make it.
Oh, I made it actually.
Yeah, if you make it, it's a D8 if you fail.
What can we put this
I'm
on?
okay.
Oh shit! The D4 if I fail.
No, it's a D8 if you fail.
Oh goddamn! Okay.
It's a D4 if you succeed. Oh, yeah.
I go temporary and yeah.
No problem. I'm not even worried about it here because there's not a lot you can do. Now, movement. There's no sprinting. You go at walking speed, but you can even go up and down walls at the same speed. Getting out of any places tighter than a chimney, not happening. If you go up on a wall and then jump, you just slowly sink back toward the floor. The only way you can perceive each other is like, it's kind of like small floating shimmering spheres with two dark spots for eyes. Doesn't help you tell who each other are. You're just eyes without a face. God, no human. Anyway, let's see. You kind of always know where each other are. Light, dark perceptions that now you kind of know where it is and stuff. Let's see. You guys also pick up some ghost-only skills. These can only be cast when you are a ghost. And I'm going to copy-paste them one at a time. Unfortunately, you got 5 different powers. I'm going to post them or paste them one at a time in Rule 20. There's the first one. I'll also read them, but let's see. The first one is Ghost Telekinesis. Casting time 1 round. Range within touch of a regular person. Duration is concentration, 4 magic points. You're able to manipulate physical objects as though you had a set of weak hands covered with clumsy mittens, though you do have thumbs. You do have those. Nothing heavier than a simple wooden chair, and it doesn't go fast enough to do any real damage. If you want to stop doing one object, then you have to do another. It's not 4 magic points per round. It's 4 to make it happen, and then as long as you want to control that chair, you can, but it's concentration, so that's your whole round. Next up, I apologize for dumping a lot of powers on you and stuff, but there is a reason. Next up is Ghost Corpse Ride. Casting time 1 round, range is 3 meters. As long as the magic points hold out, it costs 4 per round. I think that's supposed to be 13 meters. Sorry, 30 meters range. It's 4 magic points per round. You can inhabit a freshly killed dead body, animating and controlling it. If you're doing any skills, you can use your own skills to do it. And it requires a sandy roll if you decide to do it. Now, by the way, knowing these spells, especially with Doc Fulton's magical analysis and stuff, you guys might be able to manipulate them and put them into an existing spell tree later, so they could still be useful for you, okay? Next up is Ghost Fetter. 1 round, 3 meters range, duration till sunup or sundown, 4 magic points. You can assign an object to be a fetter. The object must have a strong emotional significance to someone. Someone's favorite tie would not qualify, but a more strong emotional thing. Basically, when you're fettered, if that goes somewhere, you go with it. I'll add that in the description. I just realized it's not there. You can all have the same fetter as well if you want it, or different fetters, doesn't matter. Same is probably better to keep a party together.